Hi guys, SkyPoint here. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the challenge to put in play troops with rally. In order to get the maximum chest reward for this challenge, you have to play 50 troops in total who have rally across any number of matches. My personal favorite warlord for this is Thaddeus Fayle, and here's the deck which I use. So, just to show you, you can see right now I've got a pretty okay curve, although with Thaddeus Fayle he has this wonderful passive ability. He starts with 1 energy bonus, but more to the point, if you spend 2 energy you get to give flank to your troops and add a random Imperial Army infantry to your hand. So this deck of mine, by the way, is nothing but troops because I want to be triggering rally with every single card that I play. So let's quickly just run through this. I haven't updated the card list to take into account some of the new ones which came out, but honestly it still works the way it is. So you have a couple of cheap cards for when you have those odd energy points left over. Freean auxiliaries allow you to give bonuses to adjacent troops of any kind, so they're very useful. Zenite 73, they're going to give a Mechadendrite to help boost the troops who you have on the board. The Urslavik 12th will boost Imperial Army troops, but you can see here most of my troops are Imperial Army, so they're always useful. And of course Thaddeus Fayle himself is generating Imperial Army troops as well. We've got Calth Infantry, they combo very nicely with Urslavik, and Calth Infantry from your 5 energy turn onwards lets you put in play a pretty decent combo where you can drop this card and then spend 2 more energy to give them flank and use the troops who are put in play to deal a total of 4 damage to an enemy. Las Rifle Section is just such a great card, so flexible in many ways. Pi Alpha 52 is mostly there in order to heal you. Thaddeus Fayle of course only has 30 health, so sometimes he needs a little bit extra to make it through the match. Secretary Peltas are the first of your anti-stealth cards. Because we're trying to make sure everything we do has rally, we will not be having any of the staple anti-stealth tactics like informant network, satellite defense satellites, artillery strikes, or anything like that. So Secretary Peltas is important for saving until a stealth unit is on the board. It buys you a little bit of time to deal with it. Boris's Tracker is a handy little defensive unit with a great rally ability to get more health. Markov's Rangers is the inverse of Boris's Trackers. They are an offensive unit. Smirnov's Warriors, to be honest, in this deck, especially with Thaddeus Fayle's ability, you hardly ever run out of cards. So Smirnov's Warriors end up being used mostly for their pretty decent average stat line. Firewalkers are very important here, along with the Freean auxiliaries and the Urslavik 12th. These are one of the ways you boost attacks for units before hitting the enemy hard. Hannon's Mortars have a useful rally ability. They're most valuable if you play these guys when the enemy has no troops on the board. Skitarii Protector is your second anti-stealth guy, so he actually decloaks units directly and allows you to kill them. Sigma Phi is your jamming unit over here. Reldred, well, Reldred probably is my least favorite card in here. I just find he's always a bit underwhelming, which is not surprising being a common card. And lastly, Earthsea Malevolus is there to deal with any tough vehicles which pop out. Alright, so that's the deck. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it. So it took me 4 matches in order to complete the challenge. I ended up putting 54 troops in play. Let's take a look at how those 4 worked out. Remember, this deck is made to do the challenge, not to win. Of course, as per always, I end up playing my matches on the ladder. I'm not going to show you the outcome so it doesn't wreck the surprise for you, but all these 4 matches were played on the ladder around 2500 ranking. Okay, let's get into it. Our first match is against Iron Warriors. This is not a bad set of cards to start with. Maybe I would have been happier, but whatever. Let's just go. Now, I hadn't played Thaddeus Fayle in quite a while, so I actually forgot that he starts with bonus energy. So I ended up just using his ability in my first turn. I did get a burnout sappers, which could be useful later on. Alright, so he drops Pharaon's militia and goes for front line, but very luckily I have a las rifle section over here, which can just pop those guys quickly. And let's take a look. I think that's all I'll do. So he's now trying to get rid of my las rifle section. He attacks him with his warlord. Okay, and he drops a tough frontline unit. Okay, we're now hitting the 5 energy turn. Let's put in play a Calth militia. Instead of attacking with them, I'm actually going to make them even tougher and use my warlord to finish off the enemy frontline unit. I've got potentially up to 10 points of damage coming the next turn. Okay, that's good. His little guy hit me. Unfortunately, with a front line, I can't do much about them. Let's take a look here. So I'm going to attack with the Urslaviks to free up a slot on my right hand side. I can drop the Phrygian Auxilia into there. And lastly drop a Hanan's Mortar as well. So that was 4 plus 2 plus 8. That's 14 points of damage this guy just took in this turn over here. May as well push it further. 16 points of damage he just took there in one turn. Okay, he's continuing to blast away at my troops. That's fine. The Phrygian Auxiliary does very little damage on its own. Okay, he keeps going for front line, so now it's just a damage race to try and take him out. It's going to drop Markov's Rangers and activate my ability to give everyone flank. Now, of course, with flank, I cannot attack the enemy warlord, but this should just worry him a little. Okay, he goes ahead and shoots Markov's Rangers, and he creates a Mechadendrite from his Mechanicum troop. He's using Ferrum to do direct damage to me and take out the Rangers, which is a little bit sad. But that's okay. Oh, and he completely clears my board. He's on 12 health now. 8 energy points here. What are we going to do? We're going to drop Sigma Phi to make those guys just regular and stop them dealing 2 damage every turn. We drop a Phrygian Auxiliary by using... We drew a Phrygian Auxiliary by using Fayle's ability, and then lastly attacked with the troop who was given flank. No damage to the enemy that turn. He's playing a bunch of front lines right now. There you are. It's his Captain Kagan, I think. Yeah, Kagos. So we're going to drop a couple of troops over here. Now this ended up being a bit of a waste. I probably didn't quite need to do it this way, but whatever. It is a full board wipe, but at least it gets rid of his front line. I should have used a different combination of troops there. Ooh, Duke Mortimer. And a front line. Alright, what do we have coming up? Firewalkers. Okay, so here's what we do. We drop Reifner's squad. Reifner's squad and a Skitarii Protector. And a Phrygian Auxiliary. So I'm trying to bait him into using Duke Mortimer's ability on any one of these. I think he's going to bounce the front line back to my hand, but that's going to use up a bunch of energy. Oh no, he's not actually bouncing him. He's going in straight up for the attack, and he jams my last guy to make him completely ordinary. Wow. Okay, there's the attack from the Doombringer. See what we're going to take out now. There go the sappers and the las rifle section to shoot the enemy warlord. And with that done, I can activate my special ability, giving the sappers flank, which lets them attack Doombringer and destroy it with their special power. Reifner squad takes out Duke Mortimer, and then lastly we just use the las rifle section to go... Oh no, look at that. Servo arm. There comes the heals. And he goes into frontline mode, although he didn't really need to. Well, I guess he needed to in order to protect Jubak over there. Alright, how do we do this? We're going to drop a Salin infantry, put the Firewalkers between them, and drop Urslavik second now to give some big buffs, and hit the enemy warlord hard. There we go, he's got 2 points of health left. Of course, he will heal for a bonus 2 right now. There we are. Ooh, a huge front line. 7 health. Okay. Wow, okay, that's lots and lots of troops there. Unexpected optical mechadendrite. Or what's that hitting? Ugh, my toughest guy. Alright, this still is not enough. Yeah, that's it. I've got enough damage there to take out his front line. So let's just do it in style. We'll destroy his cloaked troop. We will drop a mechanicum troop, which creates a offensive mechadendrite, which we can give to our last rifle section. When they attack, the enemy warlord dies. Or did they? Nope, not quite. Just took some damage, that was all. I forgot he had healed up. That's okay, that was all over now. Alright, so that was the first of these matches. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second match over here. So I think in this one I played around 10 troops, a little over 10 troops who had front line. Let's just keep going with these. The second fight is against Magnus the Red. So in this case I am putting away the expensive cards, and let's go ahead and start. Okay, that's not a little bit better. So now I remember that I start on a high energy, so I just actually play a 3 energy card cost first. Sorry, 3 energy cost card first, and then I go in for the attack on him. I don't have the stamina to win a long match, so I can only, my hope is to basically win by winning quickly. Only 30 health means that Thaddeus Fayle struggles in drawn out matches. Alright, what are we doing here? As I said, we usually don't run out of cards with Thaddeus Fayle, so we can drop the Smirnov's warrior this turn. Plus with 4 health, it's going to be pretty tough for him to kill that thing in one blow. Let's see what he does. Alright, he's bringing out a little defensive shield thing, but I think I've got a good solution to that here. I'm going to drop the las rifle section, which will destroy the shield on that, trigger flank on my units, and generate a card. Next, I can use my 4 health unit to wipe out the protective shield and take down his guy before it can give him a psi energy bonus. Alright, so I'm 4. Alright. So he brings out a little vehicle, but that's fine. I can heal myself and then give my little healing unit flank so it does a useful job and actually goes ahead and wipes out that vehicle again. Clear board on both sides. I usually don't want it this way because I want him to be reacting to me, not me reacting to him, but yeah, like look at that again. And abandoned supplies as well. Okay, so we have 7 energy here. The ideal thing would be to put down 3 units, but because that would allow me to wipe out his board. Oh wait, is that 3 units coming up? Let's do this instead. We'll drop ascetics fighters and a Nisser scout this turn, and that's all. I'm hoping to get into using firewalkers next turn on the Nisser scout so that they can attack with strength 2. Uh-oh, so that's not good. Alright, we might have to do something about that instead. Oh wow, look at that. He actually went straight into Siddiq's fighters to avoid him from using his ability to create a copy. Alright, well let's do this. Skitari Peltas to stun his guy there. Skitari Protectors actually to make them visible, and then we can use Nisser Scouts to hit them and wipe them out. So no bonus healing out of Ekra for you, Magnus the Red. So this is dangerous. He's got a lot of psionic energy building up, and he... Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good, because he'll now have reflection because of Balak Uthazar. And look at the strength on this guy. 7-10. Now he's a 9-12. Now he's a 11-14. Now he's a 13-16. Because of course the challenge is neutral decks lack hard removal. So what am I going to do over here? Well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop both of my Xeni 73s on the other side. Then I can pop a Firewalkers in between them, use Thaddeus Fayle's ability to give everyone flank, and now it's time. They die. They die. He dies. He dies. He dies, but that's it. He invested all of his psi energy into buffing that guy, and that was it. Yes, as Thaddeus Fayle says, losses are acceptable, failure is not. So Magnus is trying to go for those 1 damage ticks in order to try and turn into his shard of Magnus form. Alright, so what do we do next over here? I'm going to drop Velitaris to try and shoot new things which come in. Boris's tracker to stop Magnus from pinging him, the Nisser scouts. There we go. We got a... I could have probably played Unsettled Populace. I just didn't want to let him take that into account. Oh god, look at that. Okay, and it's bye-bye Nisser scouts now. So, that Dreadnought has got to go, obviously. So we can shoot it first. Next, I'm going to drop Firewalkers and Urslavik. Now I can drop the Unsettled Populace as well, I guess. Give everyone flank and the Unsettled Populace. I don't know why I'm... Oh yeah, there we go. And now we can hit them with the front line troop, and that's it. And I have my 6 attack troop ready to go and hit Magnus next turn. Jubak Starsight comes along. He takes out my 2 health troop. And that's all. So my Velitaris this turn can shoot Jubak, so that takes him out. And now watch this. I can drop Reifner's squad. And I can give flank to Reifner's squad. Which means they can use their remaining 3 energy to shoot Magnus and take no damage. And then my 6 attack unit can hit him. Okay, this is feeling good. I feel like I have control of the situation here. Uh-ohs. Mortar, of course. The mortar takes my toughest guy. Supply lines. That's going to be bringing in a vehicles. I'm hoping between my Mechadendrites and my Sigma Phi I can handle any vehicle he puts out. In the meantime, let's drop another mortar. Okay, it hits his mortar team. Alright, I guess I'll take that. We can shoot Magnus with that guy. And then give the optical Mechadendrites to the Velitaris now. You can see the game's over. I give them a shield as well.
I'll show you how it's done.
Yes, we'll show you Magnus how it's done. And there we go. And I can just attack him and finish him off. Alright, so that was the second win with Thaddeus Fayle and his massive assortment of rally troops winning a match there against Magnus. So after that last match, I was about halfway done with the challenge. The next match is against Nurik Drakkar. This is a good set of cards to start with, so I'll take it. Let's go.
You chose the wrong side.
Alright. So this guy has some Blood Angels cosmetics on Iron Warriors, but I'm not one to judge. Alright, there we are. So, same opening move as last time. Continue to go on and hit my enemy warlord. Wow, he actually doesn't put any troops out for his second move. So what I'm just going to do is, same as before, I'll drop a Farian Auxiliary between those 2 guys. I can also drop a Z973 and then give everyone flank, mostly for the purpose of creating a troop card, which turned out to be the pretty useless Fleeing Populace. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes you'll get a Fleeing Populace, sometimes you'll get a legendary troop. You never know what Fayle's going to make. Okay, he uses Lojos to heal up. Alright, and he's continuing to spam out vehicles, I guess. Let's go ahead and drop a mortar. Since he's the only unit on the other side, the mortar will hit him for sure. I'm actually currently ahead of him on health now, including his survivor. He has 25 health and I've got 28. Okay, he's got 23 health and I've got 26. the bitter end. Okay, there's a couple of barricades coming. And what else is he playing? Alright. So Logos is buffing those barricades of him. Let's use a last rifle section to destroy his only unit. Then we can start to buff my own units over there. There we go. And let's start taking out some of his stuff. Bye-bye to all of his barricades. There we go. Fleeing Populace destroys it. Unfortunately causes him to draw a card. There we go. Alright. Back over to his turn. Again, I'm feeling pretty good. That 23 lead. Oh. Tyranthikos veterans. I think I can handle them. Let's take a look here. Oh no, he destroyed my last rifle section. That's going to make this harder. Alright, I'm going to drop this Guitari Protector and give them the Medical Mechadendrite to make them extra tough. I probably should have... yeah, never mind. Oh god, there it is. The first of the vehicles is up. 8 energy turn coming along now. So how do we do this? We're going to drop the Calth Infantry. We're going to drop Valis' Brigade. We're going to give everyone flank. Alright, here we go. Calth Infantry, 2 of them go and hit the Tyranthikos veterans, leaving him on 1 health. While the other 2 cards of mine focus on his Land Raider. And of course, Tyranthikos veterans inflicts 1 point of damage to himself at the start of his turn, so he dies. Alright, I have a 6 point... oh my. Alright. Uh-oh, this is not good. He's removed siege from them, and their siege ability is deal 9 points of damage. Let's drop the mortars. Oh, I was hoping the mortars would hit him. Let's give flank. See, I made a big mistake here. What I should have done was just focused on pulling out as many troops as I could, so that when he activates his ability, there's lots of different targets to hit. Oh no, there's Harsh Discipline. It's a 0 cost ability, so you can fire out 18 points of damage from that one guy alone. It's 18 points of damage randomly distributed against my units, but Thaddeus Fayle is kind of all alone here. This is a neat trick. I kind of want to play around with an Iron Warriors deck which tries to pull this off now. I did not see that coming. 18 points of damage. Wow. Ha, I like it. I love it. Alright, let's try and rescue this situation. Smirnov's Warriors, we can put out 2 of them. And give them flank. We can take out Ragey McRageface over there on the right easily. And there we are. Man, that huge health lead I have has just vanished. Uh-ohs. And there it is again. Instantly activating his ability. Oh yeah. Oh dear. The bitter end. It would be hard for me to come back from this one, even if he wasn't just about to do this. I'm not even mad. This was a brilliant move by this guy. I'm impressed. I definitely want to make an Iron Warriors deck and use that. Alright, so that was me losing there. But again, remember, the point of this deck is to complete the challenge, not necessarily to win. Well, to complete the challenge as quickly as possible. Alright, and that leaves one more match before I finish the challenge by putting 54 units in play. And my final match is against Constantine Valdor. So again, this is a good set of cards to start with, so let's put those away and kick it off now. Alright, so same opening move. We can drop a couple of Calth infantries down and attack him. At least one of those should survive until the next turn, hopefully. Ooh, an Ekra Tres, interesting. Alright, so he went and killed one of those guys. Now remember, Constantine Valdor's Reckoning gets triggered by killing units in his turn. Let's drop a Horus's Tracker to make that a little bit harder for him. And see what happens. Again, trying to keep the pressure on him early on, so I will attack with Thaddeus Fayle at this point. Okay, there's some tough front line troops. What can I do here? Let's bring in the Urselic infantry and give everyone... Oh nice, a Pharaoh's militia. I'll save that guy for later. But this has given me enough attack that I can actually wipe out his troops, so we're good again. He's taken 8 points of damage so far, I've taken 4. But he has got the Paragon Spear now, so that's a bit worrying. He's got some healing going on. Let's try this next. I'm going to drop Skitari Protector, which will allow me to see Ekra Trez. And then, since I have a front line in play, I can drop the Pharaoh's Militia, who'll hopefully get protected by him. Alright, what's coming up next? Here it goes. The Lightning Blow. Oh, he's got a jet bike. That's not good. Yeah, he's going to go and try and take out 2 of my guys this turn. That continues to tick him down towards his reckoning. Yeah. Alright. What next over here? We're going to bring in some healing. And after the healing, I'm going to drop the Ursulavic 12. They don't buff anyone because it only works on Imperial Army troops. So let's just go ahead and get rid of those jet bikes before they go back, before they can do anything funny. There's the Lightning Blow again, and he draws a card and he kills my troop. And not ideal. He's getting very close to triggering his Reckoning over there, and I don't like that. Because Constantine Valdor's Reckoning is pretty hard to pull off, but when you pull it off, he's a real beast. Let's drop my toughest unit on the board. And I'm getting more low health units that Valdor will just eat up. That is not good. Uh-oh. Goldstone, so now he's going to probably attack this guy again and continue ticking down. Yep, there we are. Lightning Blow, draws a card, and attacks me. Another one down. 9 energy turn. What do I do here? Let's drop Reldred. I was hoping for Mark of Tzinch there, but okay. A little bit of a front line. And draw a new card, and again it's a low attack unit. It's Salin 11th hit infantry. Valdor can attack that pretty safely. Oh my, look at that tank. Well, we're gonna have to get rid of that thing for sure, so let's do it this way. We will drop the Firewalkers, and we're gonna drop a Firian 2nd Auxiliary. Oh, neat. Now I get to burn out Sappers. Okay, well, whatever. Let's pop their shield. And now I can hit them with both of my troops, which means they'll both die, but Valdor will not be counting down towards his reckoning by this turn at least. The nice thing about Burnout Sappers is that if he drops that Dreadnought... Oh no, there it is. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. 27 health though. Let's get some protection from Valdor as much as I can. We'll get this healing out, so I'm back up to full health at least. And let's trigger my ability to try and get a unit. Okay, last rifle section can be useful. Alright, let's see what Valdor has. And I think I know what it is. Yep, there's the Lightning Blow. And then he's activating his attack. Because of Lightning Blow, he'll be able to make 2 attacks like this. He's going to cut me down to 20 health this turn, and then kill me next turn, unless I get multiple frontline units in play. Oh god, look at that. Sabotage. Oh, he's not even caring about frontline anymore. He's just going to hit me twice. 1. And 2. That's how I lost 22 damage in 1 turn from the enemy warlord. Okay, if I don't get a front line, it's over. Ah, it's over now. Let's drop the mortar because he'll do at least 4 points of damage. I can drop the Firian Auxiliary between these guys to try and do a bit more. That's 4 plus 5, 9 plus 3, 12 points of damage. And lastly, the Las Rifle section for another one. That's 13 points of damage. So when he did 22 points of damage to me, I could only do 13 back. And he's going to be finishing me off in style now. Here we go. Taking it up. Oh, even worse. Wow, okay. That's 9, 11 damage again. Yeah. No, 10 damage. Only 10 damage this time. No, 11. There we are. And there's the attack. Boom. Alright, anyhow, so I got beaten pretty badly there. But the important point is, again, all those troops I got to put in play, practically all of them had rally effects going on. So after those 4 matches, I had pretty easily completed my challenge. So that's finishing the 50 challenge in 4 matches, which is somewhere in the region of, I think, 15 to 20 minutes. It was not too long. And then I could get back to using my normal deck. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this videos. I am going to be going off to try and make an Iron Warriors deck now. We'll see how that works out. And of course, we're coming up to Friday when we will be getting the Demons of the Ruin Storm being released. So keep an eye out for my first card reveals. Well, not first card reveal, but first deck review. Well, first walkthrough of all of their cards, as well as a review of the pre-constructed deck, which is going to be coming out for them as well. Alright, so until I see you on the battlefield, guys, bye for now.